Ever wondered what your flight attendants are really talking about behind the galley curtain?
Welcome to Two Guys on a Plane, your go-to podcast for an insider look at flight attendant life.
We're your hosts, Rich and Drew, and we're here to tell you what really goes on at 35,000 feet.
So sit back, relax, we're ready for takeoff.
Whether you are spending your holidays eating a cup of ramen noodles alone in your hotel room, or you are on an airplane getting yelled at by someone because we ran out of chicken, flight attendants and pilots spend holidays doing things a little bit different and celebrating a little bit differently than I would say your normal person does. But fortunately, we are a crafty bunch, and today's episode we're going to dive into just how crafty we are with making up our own flight attendant traditions when it comes to the holiday season and such.
Joining us in the studio today are two of our favorite flight attendants, and they have done an exceptional job of creating their own holiday celebrations, so much that we snuck our way in a couple years ago and have decided we are never letting them celebrate Christmas on their own ever again. But we would like to welcome Caleb and Bre to the studio with us today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us. This is fun.
Thanks for being here, Bre and Caleb.
You were invited, but
yeah, we did. I mean, we only hinted about it a little bit. We were very obvious dropping hints, but thank you for acknowledging that we were in fact invited. It does make us feel like less that we crashed the party and more that we were invited.
Oh, I thought they meant here today. I was like, they did invite us here today to be with them.
Everybody's invited all the time, all the things. So normally we like to start off our episodes asking our guests what kind of crazy passenger moments and stories you have to share. So Bre, Caleb, whoever would like to go first, do you have any crazy passenger stories or memorable passenger moments you want to share?
yeah, I got a few.
If you don't tell us about Baby Gun, I'm going to be so mad.
Baby gun. Baby gun is the number one thing. I forgot, we were going back to Philly from Florida, as that is. And for some reason, the number one waved, and I don't like to cross in at first if I'm in the back. So I cross over, and as soon as I do, no, it's not safe. I get into an absolute like beehive, like a hornet's nest of like yelling. I don't know what's going on, but the flight attendant has the card out for the pilot's bathroom break. And then someone's trying to get up, and I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. They don't understand the rules, so I'm telling them, hey, I can get you back for you, or whatever you need. And it's a lady with her baby, and she's just screaming at the one that's screaming at me. And finally, everything gets done. I get the bag down, and the lady's saying the baby's now puking, so she holds the chest, and then holds the feet. It's literally like a gun, and proceeds to let the baby vomit all over the seats, everything. And I just... at that point, it's like, is this real life? Like, I don't know what's happening, but that's...
Did you jump back out in the way, or did she hit you?
No, it was more like a caulk gun, where it just kind of like dripped out. It wasn't like explosive.
It wasn't like one of those sprinklers where it's like...
No. It was,
And you'll never cross into first class again if you can help it.
If I can help it, I'm never going back. But the lady did clean up the vomit herself, though, so that's nice.
That's huge.
I mean, she had to sit back in the seat. Yeah. So we're halfway there.
That is a big win.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't have. I'd have walked away from it all.
I had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, I'm like a sympathetic puker. Even if a baby starts, I'll start.
Oh, if you hear a gag?
Yeah, I'll be, you want to throw up? I want to do it too.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, it wouldn't have ended well. And everyone on the plane would be throwing up at that point.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Okay, Bre, what about you?
I guess for me, it was the lady in the wetsuit takes the cake.
You had a lady in a wetsuit?
I did.
Which makes sense at 32,000 feet, sure.
Mind you, well, before we started the flight, Nancy, my sweet Nancy I was flying with, told me...
Nancy.
She said, I've been flying this route all month. It's the most boring flight you'll ever have.
She's not leaving. You're not leaving from a wetsuit destination either. This is probably coming from Fargo, isn't it?
We absolutely were overland the whole time. She didn't board in a wetsuit, mind you.
Wait. Okay,
no,
I'm going to have to hear a story.
She boards. She's the last one on. threw her bag, when I say threw her bag in the overhead bin and starts punching it. And we're like, that worked. It's in. That's fine. Just take your seat. We'll go. We're getting ready to take off. Someone rings their call light. Nancy makes the announcement. If this is an emergency, hit it again. And it gets hit again. So in my mind, someone's having a heart attack. Someone's dying. I go up to this lady and she has a book out. She says, this is the book I'm reading. This is not my book. I don't know how I got this book. And I said, okay, I'll take it for you. Whatever. We take off. We go to do service. And of course, the cart is stopped for me to serve her. And she's now in a wetsuit. Did she go to the bathroom to change? No. Don't know. I don't know if she had plans that we were going to land in the water. No idea. But now she's wearing a wetsuit. I don't ask questions because I really
would you? Because why would you? I mean, at some point you don't engage crazy. You just let it. You just let it be.
No.
You just let it be crazy.
This lady throughout the flight, she took all her bags and tried to go to the bathroom because she said, "You can't trust anyone these days." And we're thinking, we can't trust you.
Feels like you might be
You're
the problem.
We can't trust you.
Anyway, she told us she wanted to move seats because she smelled something. She didn't know it was poop or chloroform. We said, okay. For security reasons.
Does this smell like poop?
Horrible. Anyway, it was the wildest flight I've ever had. And I thought, Nancy, thanks for the jinx.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, I'll never forget her. By the time we landed, she was no longer wearing her wetsuit. So I think it was just an in-flight wetsuit she had put on. No idea.
I love how you say that like it's normal. I think it was just an in-flight wetsuit.
I don't know. I've never...
So did Scuba Steve go back to take it off?
What I love though is that the comment section when we post this is going to be like, why didn't anyone say anything about the fact that she changed into a wetsuit? Who was watching? Who let her change into a wetsuit?
Changed back out.
Or changed out of one? No one is challenging crazy.
I don't know what that looked like in the seat. I really don't care. Just get me off this plane.
Because in this like day and age, questioning that would just lead to more problems for sure.
Or more questions that'll never get answered. And sometimes it's easiest just to put your headphones back in and just enjoy a movie.
Not paid enough for this.
Definitely not paid enough for that.
Oh, poor Nancy.
Poor Nancy. Well, speaking of crazy stories, the four of us meeting is also kind of a crazy story in its own way. Who wants to start that story?
I mean, we had planned a trip to Budapest.
We were so excited.
And just so happened to see, you know how you can tell other crew member?
Absolutely.
And it's like,
because that's our version of the story
okay.
too.
We were sussing you out as well.
Just like looking at each other like...
We just knew there were other non-revs on the plane.
Are you cool? Are you cool?
Right.
And we ended up heading to Budapest and then saw you guys on the plane. And then first bar we went to, Ruins
There they
bar,
were.
Yeah.
right there. We're like, oh,
It's like we were all
okay.
following each other.
I know.
The whole vacation was that way, though. So we met on the airplane. It was one of those, like, I think, did we get first class going or coming home? I don't remember.
Coming home for sure.
Coming home
Yeah.
for sure. And I believe we got first class both ways, truthfully, because I think it was one of the, it wasn't first class both ways, but they had brought us all, like, champagne.
I remember the back of a 7.6 all too well.
Because Rich used to pick on me for bringing a cigarette lighter charger on the plane with me. He was like, what's that for? And I was like, for my phone.
We're going to need it.
Because that was the only charger they had on the 7.6.
Everyone else what is this? And I was like, wait for it.
Everyone else is complaining. Andrew's like, I got you.
So anyways, we definitely were in coach, but the flight attendants like all knew that we were non-revs, and it was one of those crews who like brought champagne to coach. And I think it was one of those like tip to you for being on the plane kind of things. And then we met in the room bar, but then we ended up like just continuing to run into each other throughout the entire vacation.
I feel like for us, it was like, it's going to be more awkward if we don't talk to them
Acknowledge
because
each other
we're
at some
pretty
point.
much on
Correct.
vacation together
Right.
at this
Yeah.
point.
Well, we shared a table at that first bar
Yes.
and kind of got to know each other. You guys were based in a different city at the time. We were based in Philly. Then we were like, okay, well, this has been fun. Cheers to you all. Enjoy your vacation. But then we kept like, Budapest isn't the largest of cities. So if you go on vacation, you're going to keep running into
Especially when
people.
you're a tourist, like you're going to a lot of the same spots and the ruin bars and all that sort of stuff. So yeah,
It was just
inevitable.
funny because it was like consecutive every place we went. It's like, what are you doing? Like, where? Like,
And come to find out, even the places that we don't run into each other, we were there at the same
same
time.
time,
We
yeah.
were just doing
we
different
just didn't
things.
notice.
Yeah.
Probably chowing down on a longo or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So yes, that's how we met on vacation. And then we ended up getting a delayed flight and getting upgraded back to Philly. And then we said goodbye. And not that we didn't think we would be friends at the end of all of this. We had just vacationed together, but we weren't based in the same city. So there was
Right.
no reason for us to like ever really run into each other again. We were like, it's a great vacation with you. See you
Have a
next
nice
You guys are
life.
based in Dallas. We live in Philly. We're like, maybe we'll see you.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't. I don't know.
It's one of those situations where you meet someone from the airline and it's like, oh, we had such a good time.
Right.
And it's
Correct.
like,
Of course I'll never see them
Yeah,
again.
I'm never
Yeah.
going to see them again.
Cut to 5 years later.
Yeah. And I think did Caleb, did I fly with you first? Or
It was
Brie.
my first trip
It was
out
your
of Philly.
first trip out of
Yes.
Philly.
And it was Paris.
It was Paris.
We ended up going out on the layover, and
We had a great time.
we did. But Rich did not remember me.
I'm such a jerk.
And I think after like the third glass of champagne under the Eiffel Tower, I'm like, we've actually been on vacation together.
Yeah. It was the funniest thing because I remember thinking when I got on the trip, because we had a mutual friend on the trip, Kai, and I remember thinking, I know her from somewhere, but like, you know,
just
it's also
didn't
flight
click.
attendant life. So it's like, did I know her or did I see someone that looked like her? Who knows? And then I'm just like, oh well, I have no idea, no
I
recollection.
can pull up the receipts if necessary, but I do know he was embarrassed that he didn't remember you because he
mortified.
texted me about it and he was like, do you remember? And I was like, of course I do. And he was like, I'm flying with her right now.
But this was years later.
It was a solid
literally
like,
cut to 5 years
Yeah.
later.
4 or 5 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were like, well, we do know each other. And then
It
you
was
brought
just
up
kind of
Budapest.
funny because it was again kind of like fate. Like
Yeah.
here we are, the universe is
Right.
forcing us into proximity.
And for it to have been like such a good layover
It was
and a
great.
good trip and your
Yes.
first trip out of Philly,
Yes, it was
like
great.
it was weird. And
Yeah.
then
Cut to 6 months later.
not even. I feel like when I flew with Caleb, it wasn't even that far long after I flew with Bre.
Yeah.
But
Awful
Hey,
trip.
Caleb and Rich did not get such a fantastic
Yeah, it wasn't-
layover.
it
They
wasn't
were working
Paris.
some like
we
hard.
no, it was
LA
3 days. We ended up in
or-
LA. We had to deadhead to West Palm.
We had an 8-hour layover minimum rest.
Yep.
And it's like,
you trauma bonded.
they were like,
Definitely trauma.
I remember we got to the hotel and they're like, okay, your rest starts now. And it's like, we're not
I'm
vampires.
not even in my room
Like,
yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that trip was garbage.
Yeah, it was awful.
But no, it was funny because the first, I feel like night of that trip was just like chaos and a shitty layover. But, or no, didn't we all go to the bar? It was me, you, and like another, whoever that girl was, Jess or something. But we ended up at a bar having a beer and we were like, this is fun, whatever. And then the next day, the trip was just as shitty as the first day. And
Tampa.
it was Tampa or something. Yeah. And I remember thinking, I'm just going to go down to the bar for one drink. And then I was like, should I text Caleb? No, that's weird. Like you just met, like you're not friends like that. And then I walked down and who's sitting at the bar and it's Caleb. And I was like, can I sit with you? And it was very like, okay, clearly the universe wants us to be friends because they just keep putting all of us in each other's path. So it was really funny. And here we are on another crazy adventure. People don't realize as crew members, we so often spend the holidays alone and on crazy layovers and whatnot. Do you guys have any crazy holiday layover stories that you can remember? Especially like early days of flying when you don't have any control over your schedule whatsoever.
Yeah, mine was like my family lives in Alabama, and I got a just awful trip to Atlanta by the airport. And I'm thinking,
Great place.
yeah, it's wonderful. I'm thinking, oh, can I rent a car? Can I go see them? But, you're so junior. It's like, if you get stuck, they really instill like, hey, if you mess up, you're gone.
Right. This job will not be yours.
Yeah. So I was just like, I'm just going to suck it up and be in my hotel room, be alone. But it's a nice day. And I open the windows and we are next to a graveyard where I just see headstones. It's like,
Wait, what holiday was this?
it was Christmas. It was the
Christmas
very
Day.
first Christmas.
Christmas
They have
in
like
Atlanta.
wreaths on the headstones or anything for you?
Nothing.
Oh god.
Literally, we just had a
What a
hotel
magical
next
day.
to a graveyard, which near an airport, sometimes.
What a choice. Who made that decision and was like, this is perfect for crew?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I immediately was like, oh, this is worse.
Just when you decide to make the best
This
of
couldn't
it.
be worse. This is worse.
It's like you want to put a little bit of optimism and be like excited or be like grateful for your new job. And then you see like, oh, death. Okay, cool.
Oh, death. Nothing gives me that warm, tingly Christmas feeling like a graveyard.
That's true.
Because the granola bar that they serve you for Christmas dinner is it's so sad.
Yeah. I think for me, the first holiday I ever missed, I remember being in the lab. I called my mom and she's crying and I may or may not have cried. And she said, "It's okay, Bre. This is the only holiday you're ever going to be away from us." Cut to 14 years later. And I've missed most of them, which is fine. I mean, you get used to it at a certain point. But I remember one holiday, it was not at Christmas. It was some 4th of July. It was just like, whatever. I'm here, whatever. This senior mama comes on, and she has gift bags for all of us. Never met this lady.
Sweet. Maybe.
Glow sticks, necklaces, koozies, the whole thing. She may or may not have made Jell-O shots at some point for us on the layover. That layover ended with us going to the park, borrowing a grill from someone that we met at the park. We grilled out hot dogs as a crew, watched the fireworks. It was the most magical day, and it
That's
stuck in my
so
head. And I'm
fun.
like, if this senior mama had not brought the joy in this moment, I think it just would have been another holiday
Right.
spent doing whatever. I don't know. It was wonderful.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I have one of those. Well, similar. We were in Myrtle Beach for New Year's Eve because I used to bid different cities or go to different cities for New Year's every year. And we were in Myrtle Beach for New Year's. And we, as a crew, went to dinner. And the first officer, it was like her first trip. So she like ran to a party store, grabbed a whole bunch of like hats and things. And then we ended up on the beach at like midnight watching fireworks. It was
That's
so
sweet.
fun. So memorable.
I remember one specifically, it was San Diego, and it was a really nice hotel. And when we checked in, they were like, "Oh, we're putting on like a Christmas dinner for the hotel guests. You should join us." We're like, "Oh, that sounds nice." And we get down there and we were like, "Do we have to pay for this?" And the flight attendants who were already down there were like, "No, it's free." And we were like, "Oh, that's amazing. Like a free Christmas dinner. Like I feel so cared for and thought of and whatever." And so we're sitting down talking to the server. They like just put plates down. It was like a preset meal. So they just hand you plates of food. And I mean, it was good food, but you know, it was preset. And we were like, "This is so nice that you guys do this for all the airline crews." And she was like, "Well, only Southwest, but," and we were like, "Oh,
It's so true.
because we don't work. We don't work for them." And she goes, "You guys don't work for Southwest?" Yeah, this is before we knew that Southwest is like the golden child and they get special treatment thanks to their amazing contract. And we were like, "Oh, I had no idea." She snatches the plates
She took them away from you?
away from us.
Put your finger in it right before.
Exactly.
Like, no, it's coming home.
And we were like just sitting there and we were like, "What, really?" And she goes, "Well, I mean, I can leave them, but we're going to have to charge you." And we were like, "I guess so."
You have to eat.
Yeah, like it's Christmas for crying out loud. And like you tell us there's this meal and then we're sitting, I mean, it was like the most like typical airline situation moment where you're like, "I feel so loved and cared for." Oh, wait.
Straight to the box.
So yeah, I think we paid like $30 a plate or something ridiculous. But it was a magical Christmas nonetheless. It was a really good crew and we still had a good time. But it was definitely one of those moments where I was like, is this the life I want to live? Is this the magic?
It is.
Yeah.
So we've talked about some of our craziest like times away from our family and crazy stories on an overnight. But what was it that made you to decide to like strike out and make up your own tradition for the holiday?
Well, I think in the beginning, obviously, we could not hold holidays off.
Right.
So we knew we weren't going to go home to see our family. We went like when we could, but it was never on the holiday. So we thought, okay, how can we make the best of this? We were broke. So at the time we decided no gifts. We didn't do gifts. And so we thought we have to do something to make the holiday season a little more bearable, I guess. So this renowned Grinch
I can change.
Okay, I understand. Like, as far as like, I'm not the biggest Christmas person or gift giver or whatever, but to like make a memory and like go on a little adventure, like all of the Christmas markets in Germany. Like,
He used to live in Germany, so he had already experienced the magic of the Christmas markets. And so when he kept talking it up to me, I thought, okay, if he feels this way about this, it's got to be something special.
If the Grinch is finding joy in this, it must be good. Yeah.
Yeah. And so we did it, I think, maybe our second Christmas, something like that. And it was very not as extravagant. It was very cheap because we were so broke, but it was so magical. And I thought, I don't know, this is what it was all about. Just to take a moment to slow down and actually be able to take in the holiday season. It was great. And so since then, we've done it every year.
mostly German Christmas market.
Our first
we went
one?
to Heidelberg.
Heidelberg,
Heidelberg.
which is beautiful.
You got the castles up in the hill and everything. So
It was
I don't know.
Add it to
amazing.
our list.
It must be.
Oh,
Christmas market or not, you have to
know.
go
To our
there.
list.
Yeah.
We have
Yes.
a lot on the list. Thanks to you guys.
Truthfully, yeah.
Well, we're going down the list. We got it. Yeah, so it was great. And so I think after that first year, we couldn't really imagine the holiday season without, even if we went for 3 nights, like just something quick, just to put ourselves in that spirit.
We even went to Frankfurt in the crew.
Yeah.
Like we stayed at the hotel that
We rode
stayed
in the
at.
van
Oh,
with the
fun.
crew
Yeah.
because it was so last minute, but
Right.
we thought we have to do this. So we rode with the crew, stayed at the crew
One
hotel.
of them was like, yeah, if you guys want, just stay with us. Because we told them it's like, hey, we haven't booked a hotel.
Right.
We've got nothing. We didn't even think we were going to get on this
Yeah.
flight.
So, and that ended up being one of the best ones because it was
Yeah.
just so, yeah.
Like
Spur of the moment. Yeah.
I love those stories. What are like some of your favorite parts about doing these Christmas market trips? Like what keeps you going back?
I think one thing is we travel a lot, whether it's layovers or on our days off. And when we travel, well, me anyway, I go.
You're busy.
I have a list. I have things I want to see. And these trips are a little less like that. They're just for the Christmas markets, just to relax, just to take in the spirit, eat the food, drink the drinks, and just really slow down. So for me, I really love it.
I don't know, the atmosphere of like, it's not just young people, old people, families, it's everybody. So everyone's hanging out, having a good time. And that's
Yeah.
what I like.
Yeah. I've been on 2 vacations with them now. Non-Christmas market and Christmas market. I can attest they truly do stop and just drink the glühwein.
Who are you talking about?
These 2. We've been to Budapest with them. They were go.
I was like, we've been on 3 now. It was the count that got me lost.
we went on a non-Christmas
Non-Christmas.
vacation with them. They were go, just like we were.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went on a Christmas market vacation with them, and they really did just stop and smell
Yeah.
the glühwein.
I think that's what made us like invite ourselves is we just kept hearing you talk about how it was such a nice way to like stop for a moment and enjoy life and just enjoy being away from the hustle and bustle of it all and like actually stop and breathe for a minute. And we were like, well, that sounds nice. We don't do that. I don't know how to do that.
Well, you don't have to have an itinerary. It's
Right.
like,
Right.
oh, I know like the stands are here.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're just going to loop around the city, walk around and have a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Also, I'm still mad at you
For what?
for the Christmas market experience.
Why?
Because I had never been, like, I feel like most flight attendants who work for, like, larger legacy carriers bid layovers and, like, have experienced, like, the big city Christmas market. So they have, like, an idea of what the Christmas market is. And the first time we joined you, you found this beautiful little city on a lake with swans and 2 different Christmas markets. And first of all, I'm hooked. And second of all, I'm just ruined.
Yeah.
Like, you can't.
It was
you
so
can't-
magical.
It's so magical.
Yeah. I think that
The
year
only thing it was missing was snow, but everything else was there.
It did have pouring rain.
it did rain. Yes. Maybe
Oh,
that's
and by the way, we went to Constance. It's this beautiful little town. It's a quick train ride from Zurich. If you're interested,
In
highly
Germany.
recommend.
like 30 out of 10, recommend it. It's really
Very
magical.
quaint and cozy.
But you ruined me.
I'm sorry.
I can't like just go to Zurich for
I
a
know,
Christmas
so now
market
my goal
anymore.
is to one up that every year. I've got
That's
Well,
a
you
tough
have so
goal.
far.
we'll see.
Ulm was really
Yes.
cool.
Ulm was nice.
So year 1 was Constance, year 2 was Ulm.
Yes.
Both were magical in their own way.
I have the scars to prove it.
Do you want to tell anyone else about those scars, Caleb, that you got in
I
Ulm?
was laughing with Bre. It's like, should I come on here and be like, December 13th? If you got arrested for biting someone, that was me.
That was me.
I want to say our podcast is far reaching, but I don't know if it's that far reaching.
Just imagine if he does contact.
Right.
He's like, where's my sweater?
Yeah. Caleb got into a slight altercation with a man at a bar in Ulm.
A rabid man.
In fairness, he was defending some women that this dude was harassing. So, like, Caleb didn't just go up and start swinging on this dude. The dude was
It was a
really
noble
drunk
act.
and really out of control and was harassing the staff, bothering some other patrons. And Caleb stepped in to help them.
To be fair,
Still wears a scar from this
Still- I
fight.
can't-
Don't show it. You don't have to pull your shirt up.
pull my boob out. And to be fair, the women that he was bothering then all grabbed a limb of his and drug him outside. That was the best part.
Yeah, it was.
Ulm was nice though because it had the cathedral,
Yeah,
and
that
then
was
it
beautiful.
had the medieval market on the
Medieval
other
market
side.
was my favorite.
Yeah, that was really unique.
Because you know I love a turkey leg.
as you do.
I love a turkey
Yes.
leg.
Yeah, but it was really magical over there. Still, even with our seniority now, sometimes hard to feel that holiday spirit, or you know, whether you can bid off or not. Like it's still important to keep those traditions that you started from the beginning to kind of solidify, keep you grounded, I guess, through all of the chaos that is holiday travel.
And it's fun.
It
And
is fun.
if you like, I don't know, I like to share things with people that I like. So, you know, meeting you guys, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, this is kind of cool. Do you want to do it?
It was so nice, and you say you invited yourself, but to us as flight attendants, we always say like, "Oh, this was so great. We should do this together or that together,"
Right.
And
and
you
it's
just
very hard to
flake.
follow through.
Yeah.
And
So
so
true.
for us, it was like, "Yeah, great, y'all can come.
Right,
Please
sure.
come." And so the fact that you did, I don't know, it was so fantastic.
It's funny you say that because it's so true. Like, how often do you meet someone that you fly with and you're like, you know, we clicked and I really felt the vibe and let's hang out, let's do something.
And
no one
nothing.
ever follows through with it.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of kept being like, that does sound fun. And I still can't believe it all worked out because it truly was magical. And not to
Yeah.
be too corny, but like, it's how our friendship started, was with this like weird fate moment
Yeah.
where, you know, it all worked out. And that's how I feel about the Christmas market situation.
Also, it's so hard to get 4 seats anywhere. And the
This
fact
is
that we
true.
all keep getting
I
seats
know.
on
Yeah.
these flights
Yeah.
really truly just mean that we should continue this
We
for
have to.
as long as we can
magic.
keep seats
It's the
together.
Christmas magic.
It
really
is.
I'm waiting for the jump seat. I know it's going to
It'll
happen.
be worth it if we end up
But it's
having
been like
to.
3 years now, and we
It's
haven't.
true.
I mean, we've all
is-
gotten
yeah.
seats
This
every
is
year.
year 3 together.
And
We're-
Caleb will brag because he's the one that always gets the premium seat.
He does.
I'm not bragging. Okay.
Not
It's
bragging.
luck.
It's luck.
Where are we going this year?
So, this year, we are going to return to somewhere we have been because we absolutely loved it so much. And we insist on sharing this place with you guys. We're going to go to Innsbruck, Austria.
Austria.
We are so
beautiful.
excited.
So excited about this one.
Yeah.
We hate making people return to places.
Oh, no.
But you have spoke so highly of this for so long, for so many, like anywhere we go, you were comparing it to this one. So we're
It's
very excited.
one of our
to
favorites.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, it was also pre-pandemic, and to think of like the lunacy and like everything that went on
God,
like
yeah.
this. We went down, I don't know if you want to share this. We were at one of the Christmas markets and these guys were like drinking from a bottle and they're like, hey, here. And we were just like, oh, okay. And then like you flash forward and like a pandemic happens.
I mean, pre-COVID, why not? Random guy in a Christmas market.
Market's post-COVID, and I still feel like this is a vibe, though. Like, there's something about
You still drink from
The
strangers.
community.
the community of,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, maybe it's because we've only been to small towns, but there is a community
Yeah.
in the, like, Christmas bars in the markets that...
Yeah.
Innsbruck is special too because it has the mountains there, and you can take the gondola up the
To the
mountain,
second.
pretty.
and there's a Christmas market up
There's
the mountain as
another
well.
one
Yes.
up top
Yes.
the mountain.
Yes.
I'm so sold.
Okay, I'm not
can't
going to
wait
be
for
able to
this.
knock every city that you've taken us to. There's been 2 Christmas markets.
Well.
Constance had the one on the lake and then the one in the city. They were vastly
true.
different vibes and beautiful. Ulm had the one in the city center, which was so packed because we chose to go on a weekend. I don't recommend.
They had live animals there too.
did.
Yes,
A live
that was
nativity
great.
scene.
Yeah.
So odd.
It was weird. So we are very excited to go to Austria this year for Christmas markets.
Yes. It'll be a new place for you. You've
It
not
will
been
be.
to Austria.
And honestly, I think this will round out like 20 countries for us too.
20 countries that we've been to together. Do you guys know how many countries you've been together?
No, we need to count. That would be interesting to count.
This is one of our traditions. We grab a magnet from everywhere, and
Yeah.
we really love like looking at our refrigerator to like it
Makes
just
it like tangible.
yeah,
tangible where we've been.
and all
would
those
say
memories.
It's
Yeah.
probably close to 20.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
We're gonna count. This is on our to-do list now.
We're going to count right now.
And I'm going to start ordering you magnets when I
Yes.
figure it out, so we can have tangible.
Well, circling back to flight attendant life and being on layovers, especially like when you're junior and you kind of have to find like the joy in those moments of like, it's Christmas and I'm away from family and I'm eating old cheese in the back of an airplane. Like, what do you guys have any advice or words of wisdom or tips or anything that you would give to like new hire flight attendants who are like feeling down about being alone around the holidays or away from family on the holidays?
I don't know if I personally have any advice, but I had an experience where these 2 flight attendants, it was Christmas and I didn't know them, just flew with them, but they had like the whole galley lit up in lights. And I was like, oh, okay. So they're trying to have something.
Yeah.
Then they invited me later in they went to their one hotel room and took the lights from the galley and made the shape of a Christmas tree and exchanged gifts with each other.
Oh,
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah, Trisha and Jennifer. I don't know if they'll.
oh, we love you, Trisha and Jennifer. Thank
very
you for
nice.
including Caleb. That was sweet of you.
So like that was the one thing where it's like, oh, like they're making this happen.
Yeah,
Right.
It's like
They're finding
they're
the
not
fun.
just like sitting back and being sad.
yeah.
Which is easy to do.
So
Oh,
easy.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And some years that's all you can do, but
Yeah.
I guess my advice would be open to an experience on that day if your crew is lovely, and just be willing to experience whatever opportunities there
Right.
are. If bring the joy if you can, and if not, just consider it another day just to get through it. Because I've had those years as well. So
Yeah.
I do feel like most of our good times with this job is dependent on our crew.
yeah, absolutely.
true. Like-
So is.
We're always saying that crew make or break the experience for sure.
I know I wasn't asked, but I'm going to give a piece of advice. It's pack your favorite holiday food in your lunch bag for that day. And that way everyone can like set out what makes food wise, what makes the holiday special to you. So like if it's pie or cheese ball or salad or turkey, like have that in your food bag to like share with the crew. And I love a galley Christmas or a
That's so
galley
sweet.
Thanksgiving or something
and it
like
still
that.
helps you feel connected to
Right.
home or whatever your
Because you get to sit there and like share about why these things are important to you. And I've had so many, like, I've missed so many holidays and like learning why this one thing reminds, you know, Susan of Christmas or Thanksgiving is fun because it connects you to the holiday.
yeah.
Food and community, I mean, that's what holidays are all about. So it's really important to include those even when you're away from home.
Yeah.
I just think about all the trips I've had on like holiday layovers where you're kind of like going through the motions, and it's those little moments of like someone brought cookies that they made that they always make around Christmas, and someone shared a story. Like it's always those little community connection moments that keep you from being like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's someone knowing that it was your birthday and bringing you a cupcake that day. Like that it makes it fun, or finding out that your birthday was on the trip and bringing a cupcake the next day to work to celebrate with you. It makes it worthwhile.
We really are family on the road.
We really always are. And I have always applauded flight attendants for this. I think we are the most creative people at like making our life special because we've talked about it before. It's so isolating. You're always with different people. So like, it's not like you know the people that you're flying with every day, but somehow they make these things feel so special to you.
Yeah. And we need each other.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, because we don't always have passengers that make us feel sad.
True.
Where's my gift card?
Or you have that like one sweet little old lady who brings cookies that she made from home, and you're like, this is so nice, but I'm never going to eat these. I'm going to take them from you and thank you for your
thought was so
gracious,
nice.
thoughtful gift, but I'm not going to eat these cookies. They smell like cigarettes.
Well, you know where we're spending Christmas this year, and by the time you hear this episode, we will hopefully be knee deep in a vat of glühwein or just throwing sausages at each other up a mountain. That sounded bad.
What
Sorry,
a
friend.
story to be told.
I can't wait.
We're going to have a part 2.
So that is 2025.
Yes.
Rich, we have some exciting news for 2026. Are you ready to tell?
We are very excited to share with you guys because we love the magic of Christmas and these Christmas market traditions so much that we want to invite all of you to do the same with us. And we are going to launch a group trip next year for Christmas 2026, December 5th through 12th. We are going to Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania to check out some of the Christmas markets there, a little off the beaten path, going to explore some new places. And we hope you guys will join us. So go to twoguysonaplane.com/travel and we have more information about that trip for you. We can't wait to share some glühwein with you and experience the Christmas magic.
And I won't throw sausage at anyone, but I will share a sausage roll with all of you.
We're going to enjoy all the traditions and we can't wait. Yeah, we thought it would be fun because, you know, as flight attendants, I feel like we all have been to Christmas markets on layovers in like London, Paris, some of the bigger cities. And we thought this itinerary going to Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania will be a little different for people and places that we've never experienced before. So we are so excited to go with you guys.
Yeah. All right, friends. Thank you for sharing your Christmas tradition with us. We are so lucky to be a part of it with you, and we count it as one of our traditions now as well. And we hope to continue this forever. We'll find a way to celebrate in 2026 too, I promise. But before we let you go, we like to wrap up each one of these episodes when we have guests with us with a segment we like to call Cross-Checked. It's just a rapid fire questions.
Lightning round.
Lightning round.
Cue the music.
Bolts of lightning, please. We'll ask you like 10 questions. Whoever thinks of an answer first, spit it out, and then
We're ready.
It'll be like a little mixture of our cross-check game with maybe like the newlywed game where you both answer and see if you have the same thoughts on these things.
All right, first question, window or aisle?
Oh, aisle. 100%. No question.
Airbus or Boeing?
Airbus. Yeah. Used to be Boeing.
Oh, how times have changed.
Yes.
Going, she ain't going. Hotel or Airbnb?
Oh, it depends on the vibe.
Because our experience, the Airbnb was great.
Yes.
Fantastic choice.
Yeah.
Plenty of room. It's
Yeah.
kind of like living in a little,
Yeah.
More
like-
local feel.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Favorite layover city?
Lisbon or Paris?
I don't know. Mines was nice. So,
Okay. Favorite airport?
I want to say lately, have y'all been to Portland, Oregon? They
Not
did
in
a
a
renovation
long time.
and it's
Not since they've renovated.
gorgeous. There's
Okay.
live trees in there. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Adds Portland to the list.
Yes.
Birmingham.
Birmingham?
Oh, Birmingham's nice.
Hometown vibes.
They
I
got
love
Chick-fil-A.
that. Yeah.
Just kidding. They got a couple little places in there.
It's
not
very nice.
It's very well redone.
Yeah.
Least favorite airport?
There's a lot.
I got a few. Yeah.
Miami is one.
LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go to snack while flying.
Chomps.
I love me a beef stick. I
The three of you work out well together with that. We've discussed this Andrew's beef stick habit on the podcast a few times.
Yeah, she's like,
hates the smell of my beef
do.
jerky.
They do smell bad, but they're such a good, easy
she's
snack.
like,
Really
we're
are.
out of chomps.
Quick
It's like, all right.
protein.
Favorite song on your travel playlist?
Oh.
Or just what you're listening to right now?
Ooh, singular song? Oh, you have so many.
Well, have y'all listened to Olivia Dean's new album?
No?
No.
It's fantastic. I'm hooked on it. She's a
Okay.
new artist for me, but I'm really enjoying it.
Adds to playlist.
Yes.
Caleb.
I've been listening to Peach Pit or Minus the Bear.
Didn't add to playlist, but it sounds fun for you.
It's like, that sounds awful.
One item that's always in your carry-on.
I think my tennis shoes, because I love to walk on a layover. And so for me, they're always in there just if the opportunity arises.
Toothbrush.
Thank
You
God.
sickos.
Place that you've always wanted to visit.
One place that was on our bucket list that we tried to go, but it didn't work out yet, is Norway. I really want to see the Northern Lights. That's big for me. So
That's right. You had that trip that you wanted to do this
yeah.
year.
So we'll see. It'll happen, but
I don't know. I've been wanting to go to Australia since I was a little kid.
Same.
High on our list.
That's really high on our list
Steve
too.
Irwin. Yeah.
Well, we'll have to invite each other on those adventures as well.
Let's go.
Well, that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you liked this episode, please go ahead and share it with a friend. And feel free to join us over on Patreon for more behind-the-scenes content and other exclusive bonuses. Go to patreon.com/2guysinAplane. We could not do this podcast without you. So thank you for your support, and we'll see you next time.
Join us for more humor, heart, and stories from our beverage cart. This episode was brought to you by Staff Traveler, the #1 non-rev app. If you travel on standby tickets and are looking to make your journey easy and stress-free, check out the Staff Traveler app in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Visit stafftraveler.com/2guys to learn more and sign up.
An Ironic Media production. Visit us at ironickmedia.com.